Hello survivors, I'm SurvivalVis, and welcome back to The Long Dark. Now, it's about time on the channel that we bring back some proper survival, because aside from Subnautica right now, we don't actually have a real survival game on the channel. And now granted, a lot of the games I did more towards the early days of the channel, like The Long Dark, Flame in the Flood. I touched a little bit on the forest, but I just really hate how dark and how hard it is to actually have light in some areas there. So that's a little harder to play. Raft. So a lot of my survival lineup I've already done, so I'll probably be redoing some of these series to bring them a little back to, well, more developed SurvivalVis, and now that I've got more experience behind the mic and doing this, I'm sure they'd be a lot better series. So one of them we're going to do is go with The Long Dark, just in survival mode. And I want to do, actually, you know what, I think I'm going to delete that one. Yeah, so we're going to do a news. I don't think I have any feats to really pick or use. I mean, there are some challenges I've done, but nothing quite. Actually, let me take a look at the challenges. Is there anything that might be interesting to do? Let's see. Hopeless Rescue, I don't know if I've done that one yet. I've done the hunted ones. Whiteout, I could try that. Archivist. You know, what I might actually do is I am just going to do survival mode, just start a little bit on a series with it, so. Now, what I was playing at, I think, was Voyageur. Yeah, so I'm going to actually increase it to try Stalker Difficulty. I do not think I am ready for Interloper. I think I would die very quickly. But we'll probably do Stalker. Veteran players looking for a punishingly challenging survival experience. Hostile wildlife common will hunt you down. So I think that should be good there. And yeah, so one of the things about the latest update was it changed how you can pick where you want to start. So this is actually a neat way of seeing how Great Bear the island is laid out. Ash Canyon was also a new one, but I don't want to start there for this because I don't want to die immediately. But what I think I will do is just do random, see wherever it drops us and go from there. So yeah, we'll start in a random region. We'll go with male, sure. Okay, SurvivalVis number 1. So we'll go along, see how we do. So let's hop right in and just see how long we can Ooh, actually that's a nice little change, is that the loading icon is moose walking now. That's actually something I have to be careful of because I've never encountered moose before in the game. Admittedly, Long Dark is my favorite survival game, but it's one of the ones that sucks you in so much you just don't know if you have the time you can sink into it as much nowadays. I'd love to play it more, but I don't know how, much time I have open to sink in and really get sucked in. But anyway, things good, so let's continue. Let's see where we're dropped into. He's at home with his solitude as the note reverberating inside a bell. By Peter Heller, The Dog Stars. Oh, okay, so we actually got a little lucky because we're in a bit of shelter right now. So let me see what we got inventory-wise. Not too much. We do have a recycled can on us, which is good, though. So let's just take a look at ourselves for clothing. Yeah, we are not geared up for wherever we are. So we're in a forest cave. So I don't know if this might be... I don't think it's Mystery Lake. This looks a little too open to me. I do see a radio tower, so this might actually be in Pleasant Valley. And I do hear wolves. They sound more back that way, so I want to be careful of them. Yeah, I'm fairly sure this is Pleasant Valley, because that looks like a bridge right there. So now, maybe what we'll actually do is we'll head up for the radio tower first, because that will give me the best sort of ranging of where we are. A nice high spot will give us a lot of opportunity to look around, get a lay of the land, and I can say for certain... or, well, mostly certainty, which map we're on. Or I should say which region, but, I mean, details, whatever. But we're going to play this for a little bit. I figured this will be a nice way of really living the current seasonal experience. It's cold, it's snowy, it's icy, and it feels nice to, cozy up to a warm fire even in a game like this, so... I figure this will be... No? Okay, well, we're heading over here first, although it is very cold. Ah, you know what? With how cold it is, I might actually just skip that for now. We'll maybe try getting that on the way back. Just because I don't want to go to somewhere that's, like, not going to reward us for the effort we're putting in. If we are going to freeze, let's at least freeze further towards something that might actually be, like, shelter. I think with the radio tower, I wish I had a hatchet, because that'd be nice to get right now. The radio tower looked like it was up over that way, so we'll go down, then up. Just want to be a little slow. Yeah, we gotta be... There, just be a little slow there. Nope. Oh, shoot, you know what? I should have gone for that little hut thing we saw. I can't climb that. It looks way too steep. But so far, aside from being much colder... Well, I guess we haven't really... Oh, actually, you know what? I am going to snag a few of these over here. Because those look like rocks, and we could try using those for the... rabbits. We can use them to try to stun a rabbit and possibly get some easy food. Now, that's a little more difficult than I'm making it sound, but at least it's an option we have. One of the things is always try to provide yourself with some tools or some
place to escape this cold.
Yeah, always find some ways or tools or just have options available to yourself. Because even if they're not something you can use immediately, you'll at least get a little more confidence with saying, okay, I have these things, so I do have a little bit of something in case I could make use of something if it comes along the line. I think that's also one of the reasons why, for me playing The Long Dark, I've always tried to carry a little bit of everything with me, and that can also screw you over too. Like, I don't think any of you guys might, well, maybe some of you guys might have seen when I did the Escape the Darkwalker, because I want to try to carry like a bunch of gear with me. That's a lot of weight to carry, and that will definitely slow you down and take away from your overall strength and what you can basically do. Oh, that was a little bit of a slope warning. Okay.
Too cold to think.
Yeah, so we've gotten to the point of freezing. So that's not good. I'm just hoping if we can follow this for a while. I don't exactly want to try running because I'd prefer to save our stamina if we need it for whatever we may come across. I also don't know how far off we might be from that tower. Because I can't quite see it anymore. I'm hoping that's what this road might sort of lead towards, is it might bring us kind of up into that tower. Oh, actually, it looks like it might be, because there's the tower right over there. So I think as long as we just keep following this up, it'll take us right there, and we should hopefully have like a little shack or something we can stay at. Basically a radio station. Got my own water to enjoy while I make sure that we keep ourselves hydrated in the game. I figure we'll do this for a little while. I'll see how performance is on the channel for The Long Dark. Survival games like these are always ones that I don't think are like the most... How do I put it? Like performing in a way. It's more like something if you want to sit back and just kind of relax and listen to. It's not something that's really super active and engaging and makes you like edge of your seat entertainment. It's more, again, cozy up next to a fire or cozy up in a blanket and just watch and listen along. So we're going to skip all the stuff like the old man's beard or whatever that's called. I think it's a type of lichen, but we're just going to get right up there, get inside. You know what, maybe we'll snag these because they are not too far away. Oh yeah, it is old man's beard lichen. And I'm just going to grab 3, because I think that with a bandage is what you... Oh, excuse me. All I did was have a little bit of water, and all of a sudden now I just am hiccuping and having issues. Whatever. Okay, so here's what we wanted to get up to. And I am almost 100% certain that this is Pleasant Valley. I think once we can get around to the other side to actually get a look out across the landscape. Oh, actually, looks like we may have some birds flying around here. I wonder if there's a... Signal Hill. Yep, this is 100% Pleasant Valley. Oh, you might be up here, but I think the body is much further down, isn't it? Like, that's probably a spot we can put a climbing rope. Surprisingly enough, like, this is going to be pretty dumb, but it feels like the body... Okay, no. I'm not going to be that dumb. We're going to get off of that area. It is a little, well, much further down. That's why we can see basically at eye level with the birds. Now let's get inside before we get quite too cold. And we can see if we have anything to start off with from here. Now, loot is probably going to be much harder to get in Stalker, so... This might be a bit... It's going to be more challenging. Oh, that's actually cool. Now, I noticed before that it was like a little moose walking. Every loading screen, I guess, might be a different animal kind of doing a little bit of travel. Oh, actually.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, that... Oh, wow. Okay, I thought Stalker might be a little harder for me on loot, but no. We're actually getting quite a few things. Wow. Okay, we're getting a lot of stuff. A lot easier than I was expecting. Okay, that one is locked, so we can't do anything with that. Oh, tin of coffee will be good. Water bottle, very good. I might as well take all of this, because, again, we don't really have anything at the moment. Oh, no coffee left in there. Fire Striker's very good, though. Stack of papers. Newsprint. And that is a workbench, so if we do want to do any crafting, we could. Go energy drink. Can opener. Very, very handy to have. Flare. Okay, I'm actually... It was very lucky finding can opener, because one thing is, until you have... Ooh, insulated boots.
Stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, that is going to come in handy. I don't want to put anything on quite yet, just because we don't... We are, like, warm without it on, so that will help our... Oh, candy bar. And the durability of, like, all of our clothing and that if we don't wear it when we're inside and we're already warm. Nothing really in there. Nothing quite there.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Okay. We will go through the filing cabinet. You never know what might be in each drawer, if anything, so... Always look around and see. You never know what you might come across or find. Oh, speaking of, rifle ammunition just in the box there. Oh, I'm actually surprised how well set up we're getting from just this spot alone. But I don't see anything else. I'm just going to crouch down to take a little bit of a firearm cleaning kit. Look at how tucked away these were. Oh, bit of cloth. Like, it... I'm sorry, how did I miss this?
Thank goodness.
Now, I thought Stalker was supposed to be more challenging. I mean, we literally have a revolver within the first 20 minutes of playing. Like, okay, I mean, we're pretty much set for if we have to defend ourselves. Like, wow. I'm hoping we don't have to use it anytime too soon, but, like, already having that just as an option is pretty dang good. Okay, I think that's... Yeah, nothing to really search through in that one. That's just the door off of one of the... Wait a minute. Okay, that's a locker door. But where's the locker came off of? Like, is it just a random door you're keeping around? That's a little odd. Oh. No, can't take that. Although, we will crouch and just do a little more investigating. It can pay off for you, as we saw. Look through those lockers. We don't have a pry bar, so we can't really get into the other one here. Oh, first aid kit.
Hope no one needs
bandage,
this
and that was about it, eh? Okay. Oh, there's a hypothermia risk gone, which is pretty nice. Yes, I don't see anything else really, like, really sticking out or that I can think of we've missed. So I think we can leave... Or we can focus on something else aside from, like, just searching and going through. Nope. Claim wood. God, you really gotta be patient and take a good look around through everything and around everywhere. Who knows what you might be able to find. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to say we are good to start making the most of what we've started to gather. So let's look at the workbench. We can make a bandage. We could make some tinder plugs. That actually might not be a bad idea. Just so that way we have fire equipment ready for when we do leave this spot. And this isn't a bad area to be, it's just that I'd probably prefer somewhere... Oh, that's actually not bad. I only need 3. I thought I needed like a bit of cloth or bandage with that, but that's not too bad at all. We'll hold on to the cloth. Yeah, there's nothing I can really make yet either, so we'll hold on to what we got. That is definitely one goal, though. Is making a survival bow. Well, that's it for about crafting here. Food and water are getting a bit low. Well, not too low, actually. That's one of the things about Long Dark I've always been a little overprotective of myself about, is watching those meters, because I'm so used to games more. Once you hit a meter going all the way to the end, your health seriously tanks. In the Long Dark, though, thankfully, it's not quite like that, where you will have health decrease, but it's a bit more gradual, so... It's basically one of those ones, it can snowball very quickly, but if it's only the one thing, and you kind of keep better watch of it, you can be a little okay letting it slide for a while. I wouldn't say too long, because, again, letting yourself go too long with an issue in any survival situation or game can definitely snowball into much more problems. What I might do, though, is... You know, I'm going to break down the box. It keeps us a little warmer for a while. I was hoping maybe there would be something in there, because there are a few boxes or crates that, if you'll break down, you can actually get stuff out of them. Yeah, no pry bar. I kind of want to stay inside a little bit longer, just so that way I can get our... Oh, cargo pants. Although, truth be told, they look like somebody got attacked by a bear in them. Like, look at the leg on that. I assume that's blood stains, just from the look of it. Like, the coloring, definitely. That does not exactly look good or reassuring, but... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do... You know what, it's still pretty light out, so I'm going to... head out, just gather some more of that old man's beard, just try to get a few more resources around us. And then from there, we'll probably look at... I'd say tomorrow we'll look at going down there. We'll probably spend a night up here. Yeah, frostbite risk, I had a feeling we would see that, but you know what, let's get ourselves a bit more dressed up. Yeah, God, that looks like, basically looks like attacked by a bear or something with how that leg is so bloody, but... Okay, so we're a little better off with how cold it is. Like, it's not 3 arrows down to be the worst it could be. But we can at least do stuff like gather some stones, get some sticks. I don't think we'll need a fire in that little place. It seems like it should be warm enough, but we'll have to wait until night comes and... Oh, well, there's hypothermia risk already back.
If I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, it does go down very quickly, so we're just going to try to snag 3 of these. Grab that. Grab that. Just a couple more sticks. We're pretty good on sticks, so I don't need much more of that. And maybe just another couple of stones. I don't want to get too loaded on stones, because the weight adds up over time. How am I doing for... I got that. Heard the wolf, which isn't the most assuring thing. Okay, so we're Got 3 pieces. Ah, I wish I had a hatchet. Might actually have to come back up here in order to gather stuff like those little saplings, because those would be very useful for... I mean, they are the main pieces of material needed to make survival bow, arrows, stuff like that. I don't really want to break anything down up here. I don't actually know if I even... I don't think I have a fire barrel or anything, like, inside I can make a fire for. So we'll probably just leave that be. We should be good for a night without. And we'll just head in to warm up a bit more. See, like, this is where, again, problems can compound. If you look in the bottom left corner there, you can see I'm already sitting at... I'd say we're getting near a quarter of the, like, health bar gone. Ooh, hello. I missed these on the way up, though. Definitely snag the rose hips. Because the rose hip tea can be pretty helpful. Okay, we'll grab that. I think that's about it for up here. Yeah, we don't have a mountaineering rope, so that would probably be our fastest way down and then towards where we'll probably set up base for a while. Because the farmstead there is what we want to use as our kind of base of operations. It's close to the very middle of the map, so we can launch expeditions kind of north, south, east, west, all around to get other equipment and gear. And then easily something that's, well, as long as it's not like storming out, it's pretty easy to get back to. And I want to see how fast we warm up. Okay, it is still only the 1, despite everything we just put on, so... Good to know. We'll spend a little bit of time making some more of that. And we can prepare the rose hips, too. Okay, only make... Oh, wow, you need 24 just for one thing to prepare it. Okay. Yeah, so there's that coming up. There's our hypothermia risk all gone, which is good. Yeah, nothing else we can make right now, so we should be all right. Let me take a look and see what we have full clothing-wise, because like this I can probably... Yeah, I can get some leather out of that. And with how long that takes, that definitely lets all of our stamina come on back. This would probably be what I want to repair most of all, but we don't have... like anything, enough cloth for it. Yes, I think that's... Oh, jeez. It got very dark in here very quickly. How am I doing for matches? Yeah, I don't have that much in the lamp. Only a dozen, so... I think what we're basically going to do is just get ourselves some sleep. Actually, first... Yeah, you know what? We'll try sleeping for... I am just going to eat and drink before I do. I don't want to let that go down too much. Like, big thing I want to do is recover our condition for tomorrow. Yeah, probably the hardest thing... maybe we'll save the peanut butter for now. And then I think just the soda should be... Yeah, that'll be enough to say we should be good for a night's sleep. And then clothing-wise, I am going to take off some things, just so that way we're not... Like, not everything needs to stay on. I guess maybe the boots we should, just because we did take apart the shoes. Yeah, so we are still warm enough to recover. Okay, so let's say 6 hours of sleep. That hopefully will be enough time that it'll be mostly dawn. So we can see how we're doing. It sounds how... I mean, I can't see, but it sounds like there's a storm out, which is not good for us. So maybe what we'll do is just another couple of hours... you know what? Actually, let me do 4 hours. Not tired enough. Okay, that might be a problem then. So we're going to put on all of our gear again. Okay. Probably going to have to... Don't exactly want to light a match, but it gets very hard to see, and I'd prefer to save our storm lantern for when we really need it. Oh yeah, we're not going out anywhere in this, so we're going to basically be here until day breaks, and hopefully the storm passes. Coming out first thing into a blizzard, not exactly the best thing. But I guess we will leave our first episode of The Long Dark's return right here. I figure this is a nice way of just kind of having a survival series back on the channel, see how you guys are receptive to it, and again, I want to bring more of survival back to the channel. Tabs, I gotta see about that, because that's one series that I feel is kind of near its end. Like, campaigns are all done, there is some user stuff I could check out, but unless there's like a request for it, gotta see. So anyway, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of The Long Dark. If you do like the game or are happy to see a series of it, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, tricks, or requests of anything you'd like to see, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below. I try to respond to feedback as soon as I can on the channel. Until I see you all in the next episode, though, survivors. Oh, excuse me. Please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.